Well, hi guys again. I've sent the hull of my nitro V off to be painted because I've been looking everywhere to get some fuel-proof paint, and I can't find anything. It all says fuel resistant, and it's enamel. Everyone says enamel's good, but I can't spend all that time repairing that hull and then spray it and have the fuel take the paint off. So I've taken it to a friend of mine, painted a few helicopters for me and cars, and he's going to do it in a 2-pack, so it should be very strong. So he's still got it at the moment, he's had it a few days, so it's given me time to work out how to fix the starter up, the glow, like everything that all works off one switch, and the return to shore motor. I'll just show you roughly what I've been doing. I went to run everything off of this one battery here. Whether I'm going to use this one or not, I'm thinking that, like the other battery, there's a little battery holder used to fit in here and stick up, but I'm wondering whether I can just sort of bend that down and put a battery on the side. I'm not sure where it's going to go yet. I might try and get a smaller one, because really it's just doing the radio and the starter. But I don't know if you can see over here, I've got this little thing as a glow driver. On my trucks I use a separate battery. I use a little subsea cell and I energise it by this relay here. Now I thought if I could get one of these to work, it would do away with the other little battery, so everything's on one. But I've had a real lot of trouble trying to set it up, because it comes with a manual. Where is it? It comes with a manual like switch here with a beeper on, and you're supposed to press that and it does 10 different modes and all that, but it's so complicated. So it showed one way of just cutting this off and shorting the wire out, so when I hit the starter button it glows. Now it is working, but someone said to me when it's flashing slow like that, but it's still actually delivering power. But I've had the plug out and I can't see anything, but where it's on a very low voltage, or I expect I need to get a meter on that and see if that is still putting out any power. But I don't want to flatten this battery. I mean, I could run that off another battery, but the idea is to save weight. I know it looks complicated, and a bit like spaghetti junction, but it's quite simple, and I can shorten them wires or whatever I want to do when I actually get the boat back, so I can see where it's all going to go. So what we've got here, we've got this speed controller here that runs the starter motor, and also I can take the power from there into the receiver, so I can run it off that. I've got 4 channels going off of that. So that there, as soon as I hit the start button, that speed controller will spin that little 400 motor over. It also, I've got it on a wire lead, so it energises the little glow driver here, and that should start the engine. This relay here is the return to shore one. So I said to you before, when I did the last video, I think I showed you 2 little kind of bits of copper, and it had like a little arm like this on the end of the servo, so you pulled the stick right back and it squashed the 2 little bits of copper up to make a connection to get the boat back, to spin this motor over and get the boat back. Well, I know it's good back in the day, but I thought if I could run a little relay off of here, it would be better, and it's more reliable, I'd have thought. So that's the return to shore motor. You can see it spinning there. It's this little motor here, and if you can just see, when I hit the button, it clicks over and it drives that main gear, so that should get you home. And what I've done, I've got it on the right hand side of the transmitter, so that gives you returns home. So it doesn't work till it's right up the top. So I'm going to steer the model with that hand, and this one's the throttle. That one's going to be the throttle. Let's turn that up. Right. So this stick here is going to be my throttle. This is going to be the starter. So when I hit that, it should start. So shall we give it a go? So I know it's a bit noisy because it's got no exhaust on it, but it always starts first time like that, which is quite a trick. You know, you just hit that button just like that. And I've also got the return to shore, as you can see. So we've got this one I didn't want to stop that time. Let's try that again. Oh, I know what I did. I left the starter running. Not to worry. So I often do that on my truck. So it's quite a simple thing, and it all seems to work quite well. And I can turn it on from this switch here. So I'm quite sort of happy the way it's all working out. The only thing, if anyone can tell me about these glow drivers, I can't remember which one this is now, but they come with no instructions, and you've got to look up online, and I can't find, you know, you could program this for different settings, like it could sort of idle when it could come on and all that kind of thing, but I was getting nowhere with it, you know, and I'm not the world's greatest at electrics, you know, I try, but kind of, this is kind of where I am with this now. I've got the rudder servo on that side, that's going to be the rudder servo. You know, all I've really got to do now, wait for the rest of it to turn up, get the hull. I'm after a Lexian rear cover. You know, I found one on eBay, but it's from America, you know, and it's only about $5, but it's about $25 shipping. It seems everything that comes from the States, it seems to be $25 to the UK. So I have kind of tried to get to the man to see if he will, you know, can do the shipping a little bit cheaper, but he hasn't got back to me yet. But there are a few bits on the bay, you know. But it would be nice for this if you could sort of like put it in the water and you can start it and you can stop it and then you can restart it again. And if you get in trouble, you can still drive it home on the electric motor. So kind of that's where I am with that at the moment. I'm thinking of, I've got to get a new piece of pipe for the back, or I might make a different sort of like a trim pipe with that into the twin pipes at the back, you know, like an alley one like I did sort of for the truck. But it's at the moment it's going okay. So we've got the battery here, we've got the speed controller that drives the 400 size motor for the starter, we've got the little orange receiver which seems to be working quite well, the relay which drives the shore to home motor, and we've got this driver here which ignites a glow plug. So, you know, I'm quite happy with that. You know, it sounds quite peppy, starts first time, so I'll see you in the next one, guys. Hopefully I have the hull back and I can start getting a few of these bits in. So I'll see you then. Cheers.